Find the term that is independent of x in x cubed plus 3 over x squared whole to the power 5. So the term independent of x would be something like x to the power 0. So let's start with the r plus 1th term. So what is the r plus 1th term for this expansion here? That would be NCR x to the power n minus r times y to the power r. But for this particular term here, that would be n is 5, so you have 5CR, x is x cubed to the power 5 minus r times 3 over x squared to the power r. So if you separate out the constants and the x coefficients, you get 5CR times 3 to the r times, now the x coefficient or the x terms would be x times 3 times 5 is 15 minus 3 times r is 3r over x to the power 2 times r is 2r. So now if you send the denominator, which is x to the power 2r, to the numerator, it becomes x to the power minus 2r. So this becomes 5CR 3 to the r times x to the power 15 minus 3r minus 2r becomes minus 5r. So now if this is an independent term, then this would be x to the power 0, some constant times x to the power 0. So if it's equal to x to the power 0, that means this should be equal to this, or the powers should be equal to 0. So 15 minus 5r equal to 0. So 15 minus 5r equal to 0, that means 5r is equal to 15 and r is equal to 15 over 5, that is equal to 3. So if r is equal to 3, then that would be the 4th term. So the 4th term would be (5c3) because r is 3 times 3 to the power 3 times x to the power 15 minus 5 times 3 is 15. So 15 minus 15 is 0. So x to the power 0 is 1. So this is 1. Therefore it is the term independent of x. Therefore there shouldn't be any x in there, and that would be 5c3 times 3 to the 3. What is 5c3? 5c3 is, let's get 5. What is 5c3? 5c3 is 5 factorial by 3 factorial times 2 factorial. That would be 5 times 4 times 3 factorial by 3 factorial times 2 times 1. So 3 cancels off, 2 times 2, this is 10. So this is 10 times, what is 3 cubed? 3 cubed is 3 times 3 times 3, 27. So that is 270. That's it. So the term that is independent of x is the 4th term, and that is equal to 270. So the 4th term, when you expand this, is actually 270.